Johnny Depp is speaking out for the first time since losing his libel case. Last year, Johnny lost the high-profile case against a UK newspaper that called him a, quote, wife beater in a story about him and his then-wife Amber Heard. Johnny recently spoke to the Sunday Times to promote his new movie, which, by the way, only is being released in the UK and not here in the US. Johnny said it's all because of a Hollywood boycott of him because of his ongoing legal issues. He added that this particular arena of his life has become so absurd. And just to kind of give you some more details, you know, he's countersuing her for $50 million, Amber Heard, for that op-ed that
in the Post, right?
Yeah, that she wrote about him. Now, she never named him, but everybody was able to connect the dots. And then, you know, he did lose that lawsuit, the libel case with that UK paper, because they claim that they investigated and that they were able to call him that based on what they found in those court documents. Right. Now, last time we talked about this, we had a debate about whether or not we thought Johnny Depp could withstand this adversity. I believe you two thought his career would be over, and I thought the opposite. Right. I think we actually have tape. Let's look at the tape, and then we'll discuss.
What studio is going to pick him up?
I don't think it's going to be a domino effect, Tori. I think it's going to be a cliff. I think this might be the last time we hear from him.
Morally, 100% agree with you. But you better believe that those studios, they're going to wait to see when this somehow calms down because they know that Johnny Depp, even despite this scandal, they know that he brings in a lot of money. You were right. I have to say you were right. I checked his IMDb. Yeah. No new projects. Yeah. None. You look at other actors that are A-list, 2022, 23, 24, 25, all the way up to 2026, they are booked out on films comparably to his status. No new films.
Well, every leading man has it at the end of his run, and sometimes it comes prematurely because of your actions, possibly your actions. And he brings a lot of baggage. And I don't know if he's bringing the same eyeballs as he used to, Jeff. If we're talking about 1999 or 2002, Johnny Depp, that's Pirates of the Caribbean, he could have done whatever he wanted, and Disney would have been like, oh, well, we can see past it. When you don't have that leverage anymore, they can jettison you for a younger, better-looking person that they have to pay less, that has less baggage.
Yeah, I just think there's a stench on him. And in this day and age, and I'm glad about it. I don't want to, some people are saying this Me Too climate that's really hot right now, it's not a fad. This is how we treat people. This is the new consequence culture. If you do something bad to someone, whether it be a man or a woman, you have consequences.
Was it proven that he did something bad?
As cool as Johnny Depp, even if you're that cool, it should apply to you. So I'm not mad about this. I'm not surprised by this. The stench is there, and right now you can't have the stench.
Even if he wasn't convicted of anything in a U.S. court of law?
Or charged even.
Or charged. He is wiped off the page?
I'm saying in Hollywood, the stench is everything. It's the image. It's the optics. It's what people think. It's not fair, but it's certainly something that is, I think, studios.
I don't know enough details about this case because every time I read a new article, I get conflicting information.
Yeah, I'm very unaware.
You know, and I'm usually one to take the side of a victim, and I know that more times often than not that you don't get false accusations, but there's a lot of different conflicting.
There's a lot
this is a tricky one.
Yeah,
a very tricky one.